Yeah, yeah, yeah. Show me some. Show me. Show me some. Show me. Show me some.
Hello,
Show me
Madam.
some. Hey, show me some.
Look at
What's
you.
up?
You're all gold. Look at all that gold.
Dripping in gold. It's actually, I think it's silver, but
All
it
right.
might
Well,
look
see,
gold because of the pink. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. The camera, it's hard to tell, but I always just look forward to like all the different outfits that I get to see and how your glasses kind of match everything. And look at your hair actually looks awesome today too. Not that it didn't look really good the other day. I'm just saying it looks awesome. But you always do, you just give me a nice surprise. I never give it. I always have like Nike golf shirts on, you know, stupid hats on because I never really want to do my hair. Like, look at this mess. You see what I'm saying? That's a lot of hair, Mur. That's a lot of hair to work with, although you have a lot more. But today, Miranda Martin, today is alternative choice. Alternative choice is so much fun. And man, I so many times, and this just happened this past week where I was listening to an audio, Miranda, and this agent was like an auctioneer with offering up choices. All right, so I got 300,000 for $232. I got 250,000 for 199. I got 100,000 for, you know, and it's like, whoa. We are not auctioneers. No way, no how, no shape. Like, if we always keep it, like we should name this one K.I.S.S. Keep it super simple, right? Keep it super simple. It's this or this, this or this. And so I think it'd be really cool to kind of talk about alternative choice when it comes to the phones and when it really kind of comes to, you know, presenting kind of the numbers to the family too. So ladies first, since phones always start first and you are the master queen on the phones, what do you think about kind of diving into that part of it?
So I actually had the opposite thing happen with some calls that I listened to. It was more along the lines of, okay, I have this time or this time or this time, right? Offering times. And then the client said, no, I can't do those times. And they said, so when do you want to, meet? Like, when are you free this week? So that doesn't okay. So what we're about to talk about, like, works on the phone. It works with your kids. It works with your spouse. It works when you're presenting options, but 2 choices. You give them 2 choices, you give them 2 more choices. You give them 2 more choices, you give them 2 more choices. You can throw a takeaway in there if you want, but the biggest thing that happens, I see on the phones is where people, I call it dropping their pants after they get told no, like the first time or 2. My hope is that you take away that to not do that. So alternative choice.
Don't be a panty dropper.
Yes, don't be a panty dropper. So let's do this, John. Like, just for example, I'm trying to book a time with you and just keep saying no to me. Okay.
You want me to say yes after like the 6th time?
Well, I don't know. We'll have fun with it. But all right, John. So I'm looking at my calendar and I am so busy, but I do have an opening at 5:45 this evening or 7:15. Would 5:45 work or would 7:15 work better for you and Jessica together?
Well, Miranda, I am so busy too that neither one of those times will work.
Okay. Tomorrow I have 10 a.m. or I have 11:15. Would 10 a.m. work or would 11:15 work better for you and Jessica when you're both going to be around together?
Oddly enough, neither one of those work either.
Okay. I'm swamped, but I could do 7 o'clock tomorrow, or I could do 8:45 at night. Did you want to go with the 7, or was the 8:45 work better for you both?
Yeah, tomorrow just doesn't work.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause. Okay, so we could go into a whole podcast on sounding busy and the whole 9 yards, but the idea is you want to offer 2 times, 2 more times. And don't ask them, so when do you want to do it? Like, type deal. So,
okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So don't be the panty dropper after that, right? Because what a lot of people will do, oh, so tomorrow doesn't work. Well, when would work for you, Miranda?
I'm free all next week.
Yeah.
When's good?
Right. So again, I think like your point there is that okay, so you're saying offer up 2 times tonight if tonight's still an option, and then if not, 2 times tomorrow, 2 times in the morning, and then 2 times kind of morning, afternoon, and then 2 times kind of early evening, late evening.
Well,
And then
whenever you can meet with them, right? But one thing you never want to do is say, oh yeah, I'm not working. Just say I don't have anything available. This is what I have. You're in control of the times that you offer people. So rookie mistake is asking them when they want to do it. We're
okay.
not in a hotel reservation industry. We're in sales. We're in leading people to an appointment and leading them to a decision. So it all starts on the phone.
So what is ideal then after kind of that circumstance or that scenario? So you offer up 2 tonight, 2 early afternoon, and then 2 in the evening. Like, what would you do? Where would you go after that?
I keep going.
Really? Okay.
I would. And I might be like, but the thing is that you want to make it sound like busy. So you're not sounding desperate. So like if the further you go, it's like, oh my goodness, like next week is like packed, but let me see what I still have left. Right now I could squeeze you in Sunday at 3, or I could do Monday at 7. Did you want to do the 3 on Sunday, or would the 7 work better for you next week?
Okay.
And I'm just going to keep going. I don't care, because they're going to say yes eventually, or they're really not that interested. And I need to know that.
Okay, that's good. And so I had always kind of thought, in this kind of digital world, if you would, is that like we've really got to kind of keep it as close as we can, right? Within that 24 to 36 hour window. And so that's interesting that you will kind of keep going with.
I would like, ideally we need them to book that soon, but the idea of what I'm thinking about is like just offering 2 times, offering 2 times, offering 2 times. And if they get booked next week, the show rate is not going to be good.
Right.
It doesn't matter who you are. Like it's, you're going to need to remind them and the whole 9 yards of the appointment. And so, yeah, but I would.
No. Okay. So really just kind of focusing on just the alternative choice, right?
Yep.
Either or.
I was trained to do that, and until they pick one or until they hang up. Maybe that's why I booked lots of people, because I was like, okay. So.
That's cool. And again, right, the idea is that like I would still like, just in this world today, with everything kind of being done either over Zoom or strictly over the phones now, is that really try to just like, look, all right, so they have me scheduled to meet with you here in the next 24 hours. Let me try one more. So we have, whatever. And really, and then like, even after that, I might, because I know that the show factor is so low, Miranda, I still love your alternative choice. I mean, I might just say that, all right, well, they do have me scheduled to meet with you here in the next 24 to kind of 36 hours. Since we can't do that, I'll go ahead and kind of follow back up with you. And then that way you're not wasting the lead. You're not wasting that appointment time. You're not wasting. But again, your point was alternative choice, period, point blank, always offer up 2 times for them to choose. And I think it goes same, buddy, with presenting money. I've said this a million times before too, but when you go to present money, it's same thing. Keep it simple. And I'll like, even if I have a couple sitting in front of me, Miranda, on the phone together, I'll say, all right, Miranda, Trent, hey, really quick, guys. These numbers can like kind of confuse me, just so I don't get confused. Miranda, like, who's the most important to kind of cover first? And you would say, yourself. Miranda, you'd be like, oh, I am. All right, so Miranda, is this okay if I go over this with you first? And then we'll finish up with you, and then we'll do it with Trent. So I'm going to present to one person, one at a time. I'm not going to go, all right, so Miranda, you have $200,000 with return of premium. You get a check back for $42,000. That is $120 a month. Or we have $100,000 without return of premium, and that bare bones basic coverage is going to be $48 a month. And then Trent, yours is, and it's like, hold on, wait, what was what? No, it's super simple alternative choice. So I'm just going to be like, all right, Miranda, Trent, Who's the one that's most important in the household to kind of get covered first? Miranda would say, I am. All right, perfect. So would it be all right, just so I don't get confused, would it be okay if, Miranda, I just kind of presented you first, finished up with you, and then we'll move on to Trent? Is that okay?
Mhm.
All right, cool. So Miranda, I have a couple of different options here. Option number one is going to be the $200,000 in coverage. This is going to do everything that we talked about. It's going to make sure that boys are taken care of. There's college funds set up for them. There's everything that we discussed. This option is $200,000 in coverage. It's going to wipe out the mortgage. It's going to do everything else that we talked about. And that option's $200 a month. And then I have another option here for you. That's $100,000 in coverage. It's going to do pretty much the exact same thing with the exception of it's just going to take care of the mortgage. It's not going to take care of their college tuition. That option is $100 a month. So Miranda, with that in mind, do you like the option that is $200 a month, or do you like the option that's $100 a month?
Good.
What option do you like better?
The less expensive one.
Okay.
So I'm a cheapskate. No, I'm just joking. Hey, so one of the things, and John and I both did this, and it's worth mentioning, is when you do the alternative of choice, you always want to repeat what the options are at the end. So I have blank or blank, and then you go through whatever and you say, so do you want blank or do you want blank? So you're leaving it really clear that they are to pick one of those two things. Yeah. If you don't do that, they might not even remember what you said, like at the start, right? Type deal. So
exactly. And so you just repeat, recap, right? That's so good. But alternative choice is so important. It's important on the booking side. It's really important on the sales side of it too. So again, just remember, always, always, always offer up two options every single time that you're offering up something. Offer up twice. Dos azul, un rojo. And that means two blues and one red. All right. So offer up two options. Two options each time so you don't suck at sales.
That's right. If you offer up more, you're probably sucking at sales.
Right.
If you only give one, then they don't have enough options. So two, and you won't suck. That's right.
Hit subscribe. Hit all the buttons that you need to hit to keep following us. Thanks, guys. Thanks for following. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Show me some.